Hello everyone and welcome back to the chassis variant series. Myself, Critical Rocket, and here we are with Gargoyle Bravo. Now the Gargoyle Bravo is, just put it mildly, shit. It's really bad. This is a configuration that comes with a Gauss rifle, backed by an LRM-10 and SRM-4. That's it. That's all it's got. And for all of its weight, all of its firepower, it has a grand total of 2 missile hardpoints and a single ballistic hardpoint, all in the arms. So, yeah, shaftedfromthestart.com. This is a tough mech to run, held back largely by the lack of ammunition that it can carry. Despite, again, being an assault mech, it does not have much free weight after the weapons are installed. As far as effective builds you could come up with, I'm sure you could mess around a bit, maybe just turn it into something with a couple of SRMs, and maybe have that Gauss rifle changed to like a UAC-10 or something along those lines. But regardless, this is definitely the one Gargoyle you really don't want to buy. Yeah, it's a bad one. Now, this had the Glorious theme, but I've put the Glorious theme in for these Gargoyle videos because it's been a good week here for me and the Kitty and the Bro, and I like the Gargoyle. I just don't like this Gargoyle. This one is, yeah, it's just terrible. It's even the skills can't help this thing. It's rancid. It's got problems, and yeah, I just really can't recommend this one. It's basically, within the terms of BattleTech, again, it's one of those things that you're moving this thing around on the board, you're going, Gauss rifle, 15 points of damage, ooh, LRM-10, nice dice roll, SRM-4 for anything that gets close range, good amount of damage, not too bad. But it's a long-range combatant. It's built specifically for fire support, either direct or indirect, with the SRM-4 being the only thing it's got to rely on should anything get close. And that's about it. It's obviously meant to work in a star with the idea that it will focus targets that the rest of its star mates are basically brawling with to knock them out quicker. But in MechWarrior Online, of course, there are no stars. There are, well, there's very little coordination in terms of tactics. It's other more than just death ball or everyone fire on that guy. So yeah, the Gargoyle as an assault mech is kind of a wasted tonnage, wasted firepower. At least the Bravo version is, because it just doesn't bring as much as some Innisphere heavies, for instance. This is a mech that really does rely on a team that's highly aggressive and allows you to be able to pick and choose your targets when you can. So yeah, it's not my favourite, and despite the fact that I did get a win on this one eventually, I was kind of surprised. I think the other team, I think their team had a bad run. They split, which was the first problem, and they allowed my team to control the central section for a considerable amount of time, and as that split continued to widen between the two, one side gets overwhelmed and then the other group are just left to try and, well, deal with it. And I think the other thing was they were held back. They had a couple of LRM boats, but the LRM boats on their team weren't helped, and I'm just largely explaining why it all seemed to go well, because I think 9 times out of 10, if I'd taken this thing out, I would not have gotten this win. I'm pretty convinced of that fact. Yeah. So one of the key things of this is that if you ever encounter a Gargoyle, just blow the arms off it. It's the fastest way to disarm a Gargoyle. But they're so rare in MechWarrior Online, and these kind of setups kind of highlight the reason for that. It's just that the mech is woefully unarmed. It's strange, really, with PGI's over-reliance on inflating hardpoints on battle mechs, that this wasn't the one that got that treatment. Let's say, if we take a comparison here, if we have a look at the Banshee, for instance, the standard BNC 3E got a huge inflation in hardpoints comparatively. For a mech that's only supposed to carry a PPC, a AC5 and a small laser, it was given the ability to carry 2 ERPPCs in the side torso and triple ballistics in the other torso. It's crazy. And it completely changed how the Banshee was perceived and played in BattleTech. So, you know, they gave it a lease on life. PGI knew ahead of time that it wasn't going to be popular. People were probably unlikely to buy it prior to its release for C-Bills without some kind of artificial inflation there. And the Gargoyle is largely in the same spot here. It's a mech that doesn't come with a hell of a lot of hardpoints by comparison for some of its builds. To give you an idea, the hardpoint allocation on the Prime is 1, 2, 2. So 1 energy, 2 ballistic, 2 missile. Then you've got the Alpha, which was 6 energy, which is far better. Then the B with 0 energy, a ballistic, and 2 missile. Then the Gargoyle C, which is better again with 6 and 1. And then the Gargoyle D with 6 but nothing else. And the E with 6 and 2 missile but no ballistics. It's a far cry from other mechs. I mean, if we go into the assaults category, roughly the same weight and tonnage wise, you've got the awesome 8Q, which has 7 energy hardpoints, the 8R with 3 energy and 4 missile, the 8T 5 energy, 2 missile, the 8V 4 energy, 3 missile, the 9M 6 energy, 3 missile. It's crazy, just how much the Inner Sphere mechs outclass the Gargoyle purely on its hardpoints. Looking at the BNC-3E, the standard battle mech of the Banshee, 4 energy, 4 ballistics, and then there's versions of that that come with 8 energy hardpoints, and we're looking at a clan mech that's got less than some of those mechs. It's odd. It's a strange decision, I think, by PGI. So that's my view on it. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Bye.